Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 4 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. We've got 12 matches, no redos this time. Let's hope to keep it that way. I am currently running on a ROM that has 6 of the 7 Hamido edits, so if you see any weirdness with reactions, bring it up. This is testing to make sure everything I've done so far doesn't break functionality of normal things. So, let's hope.
Here's hoping.
As always, I'm Sardek, and with me is Korremar.
What's up, y'all?
We will start off with the last 6 available matches of the losers bracket. And then we will do 6 of the round 2 winners bracket. God, I really hope I can do the last 3 of the round 1 winners bracket tomorrow. It's only 1/7 of the work. I'm, like, so tantalizingly close.
I believe.
Eh. I disbelieve. Mostly because that's the function I'm working on, and it's a pun. But anyways, we'll start off with Ara2 versus Cup, a Butcher and the Tenderized trio versus This Team Sucks. This is should fun. I agree, Barren. I mean, it's a better job than trying to read Simmon's character names, so... you did beat Cup adorably. This is the losers bracket. Because we are a double elimination event. So, both of these teams fighting with their tournament life on the line. R2 Butcher and the Tenderized trio, you've seen it for what, 3 months, 4 months running now? Butcher the Bloodstalker, Beef the King Behemoth, Impossible the Taiju, and Soylent the Lava Bolt Archer. For This Team Sucks, we have Doug Dimmadome the Thief with Weapon Guard and Abandon. Very evasive Thief. Quinn the Thief with Item, Auto Potion, and Equip Bow. Corey the Monk with Basic Skill, Counter Flood, and Equip Armor. And Oakley the Priest with Time Magic, Counter Magic, and half of MP. Notably the Time Magic to help with this monk's starting Barbuda. We'll head to large 30 to start this one off. We've been seeing a lot of snow maps out of the randomizer lately.
A little bit.
A reminder to be careful with your geomancies and to not skimp.
That being said, probably, emitting Lava Ball may be less of an issue. Although we have seen Lava Ball get used, so...
Good old graveyard of airships. And also, there may be some maps in the future with lava in them. Keep it in mind.
Alright, Archer finally getting in range 264, enough to take that White Mage out immediately.
Speaking of Lava Bolt,
right back up, however.
team effort bringing that Priest back up to spec. And that's letting the Tenderized trio get a bit ahead of the action. But that miss on the Thief, unfortunately, setting him back.
Oh, but a confusion on the Archer, that could be big. Does also mean that in all likelihood the White Mage will stay up just a little longer, not going to get shot right back down again.
Confused does mean that the Archer can attack correctly. But also sometimes it'll do that to its teammates.
216, a hefty hit into the tree. Tree's going to move down in Magic Spirit itself from the Tonberry, but does heal the Monk as well. Not that that matters. Monk was at full HP.
That's a big heartache strike.
Absolutely. Don't act on a Tonberry. Granted, won't potentially stop a Guts, but it does mean the Tonberry's not going to be murdering anything for just a little while.
The life break for 0 does break the Confuse, though.
Archer, fresh off that Confuse, is able to take the White Mage down. That Thief is already down to 1 on its death, 0 on its death, so that Thief is going to crystallize momentarily. And a sleep from that Heartache Strike. This Thief getting some good rolls on the Heartache. White Mage is up. Monk could not move back to get the Thief up because of the verticality issue on Revive, so the Thief does crystallize. That means the White Mage can grab that crystal, heal herself up to full. So we'll offer Shell and Protect. She can potentially maybe stay up just a little bit longer this time. A Cursed Strike, Poison and Darkness on the Tonberry. Tonberries with some hefty HP, Poison is going to be pretty useful. A miss from the Tonberry. Or, sorry, from the Behemoth. Tonberry does stab the Thief, do some damage. No dead proc. Monk's going to move up and get that Earth Slash. They are trying to chip this Tonberry down and doing a decent job of it so far.
Poor Behemoths just get no luck with their hit rates, I swear.
There's a Steel Heart, but it does miss. Steel Heart wouldn't have been the most useful anyway, with it being poisoned, would have only been 1 action. Though it could have been a pretty big action. A hefty grudge or a death proc or something like that. Blood Ritual going to put the Priest right back down. Tonberry takes more damage, though, between the Blood Ritual and the Poison. Earth Slash going to drop it very low. Will the Thief finish it off? Sure does. No Guts proc that time. But a Spirit of Life going to bring it right back up.
That's just Korremar, Paddy. She brings the energy.
Low HP Tonberry is a dangerous Tonberry. Guarded. No grudge there. Monk is going to move up. That's a Wave Fist. The Tonberry goes right back down yet again.
Those Heartache Strikes are really working out well for that Thief tonight.
Incredibly good rolls on it, absolutely. Stab up for 143, not too small, but not nearly big enough with a 501 HP Monk. Punches back for a decent bit. Thief gonna move up, Heartache Strike yet again, but we do finally see a miss.
Can't be perfect every time, I guess.
Tries to charm the Behemoth. Behemoth shrugs off those advances, does get punched in the butt by the Monk. The Monk is going to pick up that crystal for 248, healing for like half of his HP. That's more HP than some units have. Archer is finally awake again. Ambrosia. That is really good because that does also mean MP for the Behemoth. Does give it another chance to MP switch. Speaking of MP switch, and there is another res for the Tonberry. Things looking pretty good for Aura right now. The team is in a very good position.
I will say that, like, Ambrosia, for all its power, is still, like, it feels like it's in just the right place. Where it's too expensive for some teams to take. You want to take it, but, I mean, sometimes you just can't.
That's fair. And notably as well, you know, 180 HP is not a small heal, but it's also not massive. You know, it's most of the HP for a smaller HP unit, but considering how many units we're seeing with, you know, 300, 400, even starting to squeeze into the 500s, 180 is not that much for them.
picking up the archer as a teammate and taking out the taiju for the multi-life, that's going to be a huge turnaround for Cup.
Absolutely. Oh, and the behemoth goes down. It is just this Tonberry now. Well, and the archer, but Tonberry is confused, but it does still opt to try and stab the thief. Thief does dodge it, though. Tonberry is brought low, but that does mean this grudge does hit 345, way more than enough to kill the thief. Charm wears already. Behemoth comes right back up. But it does mean that Cup's team is potentially still in it. A crit, no guts. The Tonberry goes down. Tree is going to crystallize very soon here.
And the body block for the tree is pretty big, too.
Yep, Archer would have been able to move over and get it up, but cannot with the monk there, so the tree will crystallize.
Monk pays for his hubris, but that's a lot of value out of that crystal.
Thief could go down here. It is just the thief versus 2. I do not believe the thief has the ability to get anybody back up. This Omegast, will it hit? Let's see. It does not.
That thief, very evasive, however.
With ours team not having a ton of ways to deal with high evasion, he is doing a great job tanking these hits.
That is, in fact, the one big difference in Lava Bolt.
A confused Archer, that could be big if she goes for attacks, but no, she goes to heal the Behemoth. Which does kind of work out in a way. It does mean that the Omegas are not going to hit as hard. Assuming they hit. Thief double turning here. Sets a sleep on the Behemoth. Archer comes over to give the thief a kiss. Now with both units confused. Oh, but a timed strike and it hits the wall.
Goodbye, Lava Bolt.
That was a huge disarm. Another kiss.
Well, there goes her confusion.
But Discord does also mean that she's not going to be dodging anything.
Not that she had a lot of evasion in the first place.
This is fair. This thief really not going for any damage, just trying to get these heartaches. Remedy, though, brings the Behemoth back into it.
Finally lands a life break for 33.
This is going to be challenging in either direction here. Both teams struggling to take out their opponent.
I suspect that it's going to be in Ara's favor because eventually the Behemoth is going to be low enough to ruin the thief.
Assuming it hits. The Archer is able to continually heal herself, notably, but if she goes down, that could be about it. Likewise, the Thief does have the ability to charm, and if he does land a charm, that could be huge.
Ooh, a big stab up for 210. Behemoth is slowly starting to scale. Speaking
There's
of charm, though.
And to confuse, that's huge! Is the Thief gonna take it here? status there, but this behemoth is ticking down quick. And he still doesn't one-shot. This thief has enough HP. Another hit, though, does kill. Oh, the behemoth gets the crystal!
Stab up for 10%, though. That poison is gonna matter.
There's a charm that buys the thief an extra turn. But the AI not smart enough to just kite it out here.
He is slowly buying back hit points. 52% stab up misses, and now he might be out of stab up range from his move HP ups.
You will with one more move here. Yep, it does not die in one hit currently unless there's a crit.
Yep, 255 versus his 270. So it is just a matter of the behemoth falling 50 hit points at a time.
There is notably more crystal on the field here. Another charm. The behemoth is in the direction of the crystal here. Is a little closer to it than the thief is. Another charm! Oh, and here comes the big Omegagusts.
There was a double turn there. And a basic attack to end it. Cup takes game 1.
Wow.
Going to small, 24. Evasion Tank Thief showing its power.
Thief hops up top, a little bit of damage coming out there. Doug moving back up, goes for an early Steel Heart and lands it on the Tonberry. A charm this early could prove disastrous for Aura. Blood Ritual does only hit the MP, and the damage from that Blood Ritual onto the Tonberry does break the confusion. Lava Bolt puts the priest right back down, and the Tonberry is healed most of the way back up.
For a second I was like, wait, the thief had Phoenix down the whole time, but there's 2 thieves.
Disarm does not steal the Lava Bolt.
71% though, so that's probably going to happen.
Grudge enough to take the White Mage back down yet again. Other thief, however, able to dodge the Lava Bolt. Behemoth not in range to do anything just yet. It is full HP, so Life Break and Omegast not functional just yet. Priest healed up a fair bit, but a lot of attacks on Aura's team, able to kill that Priest from 100 to 0, so healing her up is kind of just a waste of a turn. Arctic Strike, and a slow. Tonberry is notably not incredibly fast anyway, so that is a pretty hefty debuff.
Getting that haste 2 off, the priest has done her job. She can die now.
Cubs team in a solid position here. Still anybody's game, but I do think Cup out ahead just a tiny bit. Priest does die, sure enough. The monk not going to go for a revive, is just going to continue to try and chip that Tonberry down. Goes down with no guts. There's the Spirit of Life. Totally expected, of course, and like always, low HP Tonberry is a dangerous Tonberry.
Speaking of, there's the guts. Twice.
Guts that time, twice. But not 3 times. archer going for the thief does not get it, so the white mage does still stand. They're not going to be caught in that revive loop.
MP switch.
No status on the archer just yet. She does still have her weapon. Tree going to be able to bring the Tonberry back up. Again, not super surprising.
Tree caught in the haste. Good positioning there.
Haste does wear on one thief and the monk.
Does not land the temporal strike, although that would have been pretty nice.
Priest does live, so is going to be able to cure herself here. Behemoth getting a little lower, but a low HP Behemoth, likewise, pretty dangerous.
There goes the item bot, but the monk is right there to bring him back up.
Hefty Leaf Dance hitting 3. Not a ton of damage on the other 2, but more than enough. Doug goes down, and Cup looking in a rough spot here. Ara's team holding on pretty well. They're very, very bulky, and with Doug going down, and the priest going down, this is all but just academic at this point. It is just playing out the clock.
That's the bow thief, not the evasive thief, so he probably goes back down.
Sure does.
And getting the double duty of scaling up the behemoth to be ready to take that monk down faster. Just not a good loop for Cup.
Nope, I think we are certainly going to see a game 3 here. Hops up top and is out of range of quite a few hits up there, but that's not really going to matter. Double kill with the Leaf Dance.
After that,
we are on to game 3.
the AI does in fact use timed strike. It's just probably that the CTs never lined up such that the thief could do that and not have them walk out of the way. Medium 27.
Hopping up top, using that verticality to its advantage, getting an early shot on the Tonberry. Priest is only going to be able to haste herself and the monk currently. This map not really playing into Ara's favor as far as the terrain goes. Trees not great at jumping, of course. The archer could potentially take the high ground here, but a little rough. Ooh, an early charm on the behemoth.
Unfortunately, Lava Bolt is a straight shooter and not an arc shooter, so it doesn't benefit from the rooftops.
Early everybody's grudge puts one thief down, and the Tonberry is healed back up.
33% of the time, it lands every time.
There's a Wave Fist. They are focusing that Tonberry. Ooh, a big stab up, though. Finishes the Tonberry off quick. The tree going to be struggling to get up there. A raise is going to be coming out for Doug. Or not Doug, sorry, the other thief. Heartache Strike, Confusion. That is really big. Cup is in a very good position currently.
Yeah, the statuses that Cup can put out, when they line up, they're just devastating to the other team. but it has a bit of trouble capitalizing on it after it gets them out. It's just a little bit lacking in offense, so doesn't quite take advantage of it the way it could.
Tonberry up, Tonberry down. Spirit of Life not going to do anything. Tree burning yet another turn. White Mage likewise though burning a turn, going for a stop on a unit that's already dead. Slow on the Archer too. Cup in a great position here. A confused tree and a charmed behemoth.
We saw a couple days ago what a few statuses can do to a team.
Tree now confused and charmed.
Behemoth's charm wears off, though, so it is time to get that damage in.
MP switch is eaten. Behemoth getting a little lower. The Monk and Priest over there are potentially... Oh, a Curse Strike on the tree. Interesting choice from the AI. Those three stacked up like that, that is potentially a big Omegast, but is the Behemoth going to get a chance? It goes for the single target life break instead, and does not hit it either.
Tree finishes its teammate off and conveniently breaks its charm and confuse, so the other team will take it out.
With all the hastes, we are almost certainly going to see this tree go down right here. We sure do. And Aura is out of here.
Butcher and Tenderized Trio, once again out. This team sucks, stays alive for one more round. Up next, Aura 1 versus Kjata 4, Golden Gun versus With My Mighty Lance. For Golden Gun, Aura 1, Frog the Sage with Wizard Rod, White Magic, Weapon Guard, and Short Charge. Death the Bone Snatch with Demi 2. Bigger Death the Summoner with Lich and Overflow. Also Yin Yang Magic and Regenerator. And Boom Headshot with Item, Counter, and Deadshot. On the other side, with My Mighty Lance, we have Dick the Lancer with his Mighty Lances. Two Dragon Whiskers, Hamido, and Basic Skill. Rod the Lancer with Item HP Restore and Throw Item. Johnson the Lancer with Punch Art, Counter Throw, and Martial Arts. And Willie the Lancer with Time Magic, Weapon Guard, and Attack Up. Head to Large Map 100. Which one? Your Lance team or the one on the other side? Why do you hate it, Kjata?
Moves up 209, a hefty shot there, but is in range of a Wave Fist. 171, pretty decent damage as well. stab to follow up that wave fist finishes off Mustadio very early.
Oof.
And a double stab gonna take the Sage down as well. Certainly not over just yet, but the Lancer's in a good position here.
Guarding both of those paralyze is pretty huge for them.
Lancer keeping HP up there. A knife hand for 150. Pretty good, but these Lancers very bulky. Though they are pretty much nothing but physical damage, the skeleton does have defense up, so it's going to take a little while to whittle through these all this HP.
But that proc doesn't get protected against.
Sure doesn't. Skelly goes down, and that is a quick win for the Lancers.
Heading to small 41. Probably going to see more of the same because those are not very heavy moving Lancers, so they were kind of disadvantaged in the large. Boy, it's gonna be different in the small, where their low move is not costing them. Although Seal Evil does petrify one of them.
Double stab and a proc. The Sage goes down immediately. Soft to cure that Seal Evil as well. Earth Slash coming out, but does not hit the Skelly. Wouldn't have done a ton of damage.
Looks like it was the Haster that got petrified, so haste coming out.
Sure does, although hits 2 Lancers, misses 1 Lancer, and does hit 2 of the enemy units. An Ifrit to hit 3, and a crit shot from Mustadio to finish one of them off. But a crit stab in return.
Those
Lancer
fire
goes
procs
down.
on those lances are just doing work.
Just 3 Lancers here finishing this Skelly off.
Lances are a good choice for a weapon to deal with Skellies because they stay out of Hamido range. There it is.
Down, and another of Ara's teams is eliminated. He has 1 team left, and it is coming up soon.
Up next, we have SpringSkipper 2 versus Vana Krisum. Poketrainer Moores wants to battle versus War. For Poketrainer Moores, we have Odium the Bone Snatch, Dolor the Bone Snatch, Parademi 2 Bones, Vermis Ligno the Trent with Blessing of Nature, and, of course, Poketrainer Moores, the Undead, with Talk Skill MP Switch and Equip Armor. On the other side, Casca the Monk with Time Magic, PA Save, and Guts. I like that Casca has Guts here. Suzaku the Knight with Item, HP Restore, and Throw Item with that E2 for the defense, as well as Defense Ring and Genji Helmet. Lot of status protection on the item bot. Amia the Archer with Steal, Catch, Attack Up, and Ignore Height. And S-Death the Geomancer with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, and Abandon with that Ice Brand and Crystal Shield to go along with Red Shoes. We will head to large 99. If I had to guess based on the team's naming scheme, I'm betting on the knight in Code Geass against the red bird in Mythology. Double haste coming out.
Two skellies on this team. We'll see if it is a trap or not this time.
Well, there is a berserked person ready to be Hamido'd, so there is at least that going for the skellies this time.
Morris moves up, goes for an insult, and lands it. Knight is berserked.
So those Hamido's probably going to be happening. The item bot had a lot of protections, status protections, but Berserk was not one of them. Taking a lot of fire.
Absolutely, and still not even near fatal.
Geo goes down, and the knight attacks the one thing that can't hit him back. Second haste coming off. $135 gets a PA save out of Casca.
Skelly's both still plenty healthy. Demi finally taking the knight down.
Which honestly is probably to the knight's benefit. There's a crit and a proc, and down goes a skeleton.
But the monk going down as well to that leaf dance. It is a 2-on-2.
There's that Hamido that you come to expect.
And the Geo not too far from getting back up here, potentially. It is down to 1 already.
Tree is down. No proc for that one, though.
Likewise, no Hamido. Geo goes down. There's a 1-on-1, but the undead are poised to stand back up.
Geo goes for a Mimic Darevon and does manage to sleep the archer. That's going to be big. Although I don't think Berserk is where you want to be on that archer. This is flat territory, won't be taking out the masonry.
Death being charged could instantly finish this match here. Does not land. So Moors is going to take a swing here. Not enough to finish it, but I do not think this archer's got what it takes to take out all 3 of these units. Knife hand will seal the deal, and first round goes to Poke Trainer Moors.
With the archer moving first and jumping up on the buildings, it would have stood a chance, but not like that. We head to small 62.
Vana Christmas back is against the wall. Not in this match, but in this match. Their back is against the drop, I guess, here. Insult 100% lands on the monk, so no haste coming through there. That's a death being charged.
Ambrosia is pretty good if he can keep from getting berserked again. That is a timed strike, it looks like.
For 360. Big blessing, but the re-raise and protect, of course, do not do anything on the skellies.
The protect definitely kept the Geomancer alive, so that's something.
Another Hamido from the skelly.
But a Guts proc keeps her up. Not that time. Archer with another timed strike.
Magic Spirit to heal the Skelly up. It is a 2-on-4 already. Ooh, hits the MP switch.
And the
Time
body
strike
block
tree.
from the tree.
And splits 90 of it back. There's a death. Does not land.
Another Berserk coming? Sure is.
It's 100% Berserks. Very brutal.
27% death, not brutal.
Berserk Archer doing its best to take some units down before it goes. He's just down to the Archer again, and he is going to go down right here. Sure does. That is 2-0. And Vana Krisum is eliminated.
Sometimes the matchups go like that. Heading to Kjata 1 versus Hero 2. Cold Shoulder versus Dungeons and Daddies, not a BDSM podcast, take 2. Yeah, having one start Berserked and the other two made Berserk. Spring's team showing exactly what it is meant to do. We head to the formation screen. For Cold Shoulder, we have Shiloh the Knight with basic skill counter and 2 swords. Double Ice Brand with the Crystal Mail, strengthened and ready to go. Rory the Blue Dragon. Avery the Samurai with a Crystal Helmet. Black Magic, Dragon Spirit, and Magic Attack up. I'm guessing casts Blizzard. Seems on theme.
Sure does.
And Phoenix the Chemist with Time Magic, Auto Potion, and Equip Armor. Notably not absorbing ice or using ice. Just the glue that holds it together. For Hero, we have Glenn the Bard with Item Regenerator and Throw Item. The Ramia Harp for Confusion. Ron the Mime with Mimic. Daryl the Geomancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. 17 PA Martial Artist with a 40% Weapon Guard. That's not trivial. And of course the Earth Clothes to strengthen the Earth Slash. And Henry the Geomancer with White Magic, Counterflood, and Overflow. We will head down to Large 54.
Model for 140, not small. Barty is going to start singing here. There's the Haste 2, does hit all 4 members, but it only lands on 2. Battle Song only landing on 1 Geo. Second Battle Song hits all 4. Ooh, the proc. Knight does 1 round the Geo there. Monk's gonna move up. Ooh, gets countered. Gets real low immediately, and there's a huge blizzard coming through. This could be over before it starts.
Battle Song not going to save you from this.
Dragon goes for an Ice Breath to heal the Knight up. Geomancer does get a turn. A big Earth Slash hitting... Oh! Wow! That was a huge Earth Slash.
It's a good thing he healed that Knight. Guess it didn't actually matter. Item bot ready to get the Samurai back up, who goes for a Blizzard for heal.
That Blizz had to be very close to going off. It had to be the next tick. That Earth Slash really saved the team here. It's not over just yet, of course. Aw, the Mime and the Bard giving each other some potions. A hefty punch drops the dragon low, but it does get a re-raise from that Dragon Spirit. Sanctify Pain to bring himself back up to health. Another devastating Earth Slash takes out the Chemist there. Harp gonna bring the dragon down, but the dragon is gonna get right back up immediately. Goes down, does not go for a swing on the Mime, notably.
I don't think he could reach.
Yeah, could have been a verticality issue or something like that. Murasame from the Samurai heals the Chemist up. The Chemist is very low, and they are both in line. But not going to go for the Earth Slash this time. Dragon does heal up a little bit, so it is out of Fatal. Will be able to move up and start doing things.
What does Linen Queer Ass do?
Let me check. I know it has minus PA on it.
Blizzard.
It is 120 HP, 40 MP, minus 2 PA.
Ah. So nothing about Earth there. It looks like what it was the one with Earth Slash was the other Geomancer.
No, you know what? You are correct, actually. Ron just going toe-to-toe with this dragon here. Dragon goes down to a Mime. Life songs abound, and Hero in a good spot here.
Dragon goes down to the counter.
And with that, did not get a Dragon Spirit proc, of course, so the dragon is just dead. Blizz hitting 2, but not getting a kill. Daryl moves over, repeating fist from the Samurai is enough to kill, and it is just this Knight left. He is going to be able to get the Chemist up, but it is a tough sandbag loop at this point.
The Harp does miss. But Geomancy can't.
Murasame to heal herself up, but heals Daryl as well and does not put her out of one-shot range. Monk down there just boxing with the air. Ron slowly moving his way over. Double life song. It is just a matter of time for this Knight, I believe. 189, not enough to kill, but he is real low here. Does get a kill before he goes down, however.
Those aren't blood swords, though, so yeah, he's gonna go down.
That'll do it. First round goes to Hero.
Small 86 coming up for game 2.
Much closer to each other this time. A very early Hell Ivy hitting 3. No status procs, but some hefty damage. Chemist does get an auto potion, but that is the only reaction we see there. No Dragon Spirit just yet. Dash for 143, decent damage, but still doing okay. There's a big blizzard coming out. Ooh, and the other Geo moves up into range of it as well, but an Earth Slash is going to take the Samurai out, so that blizzard is not going off.
Just like last map. The speed's just not lining up for Kjata here.
Double Battle Song only lands 1 on the Mime. Tough rotation that time. Samurai's back up already. Mime is going to move down 135 onto the Chemist, 90 of it healed.
Dragon with the heal on the Samurai. Going for a blizzard, but we've seen what happens with that.
Earth Slash takes her out again. Did have to move around to the side there. I believe the heights didn't work out. Chemist is still plenty healthy between Auto Potion and Move HP up. Battle Song is going to slowly scale this team up.
A big heal and a Dragon Spirit for the Samurai, though.
That's pretty hefty. But so is that punch. 220 is not small. That Mime is scaling well.
6 lands on the Battle Song. Incredible.
Geo is down to 1 already. A guard from the Dragon, and Kjata's whole team really trapped in the corner here.
Yeah, that was going to happen. Oof.
Double kill on the Earth Slash. That Earth Slash from the Mime not hitting anybody. Unfortunately, the height's just not working out.
6 Battle Song lands again. Incredible.
The Mime dodges twice, counters, and then hits again. Wow. Get ready for Ron.
That's... How many in a row is that?
Holy shit.
Conk, 13. For all the PA you have, sometimes you just get screwed.
Just grazes the dragon with it.
One of those battle songs did miss, so we broke the chain.
Oh, Samurai is stopped now as well.
Well, you see, when axes could go from 1 to PA, sometimes you just get the 1. Yes, there are 2 more after this before we move on to round 2 winners.
There's a Spin Fist, a huge Spin Fist double kill, and that is a clean victory for Hero.
What an absolutely brutal display of stacking PA. We go to Kaffe 2 versus Aura 3 next. Day of the Tentacle versus A Night Out with Apollo. My Kjata Bucks are on Kaffe. For Kaffe, we have Bernard the Engineer with White Magic, Hamido, and Abandon. Laverne the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Defense up. Hoagie the Squire with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Guts. And Green Tentacle the Morble. Gotta love the Morble. On the other side, for Aura, we have Red Shoes Archer with Item, Weapon Guard, and Deadshot. B Sharp the 6-speed Start Slow Dancer. We are on match 5 of the night, Ludo. Heavy Metal the Knight, 7-speed Start Slow Singer. And Sound Engineer the Engineer with Item, Hamido, and Throw Item. Hoo boy, these two units never get a move. We head to large 40. Three-speed Dancer getting her first turn. Let's see. 20 clock ticks of slow, so 60. Then it goes up to 6. Needs to get 42. So clock tick 27 for her first action.
But he miscalculated, you see.
He missed something. Ouch.
Ooh, a big crit from up top, from downtown. The Counterflood does get a stop.
Was that just a Seal Evil I saw?
Yep, it sure was. Ours team is falling apart already.
Hasty Squire. The slows have worn off. They are halfway to their first turn. Notably, the entire rest of their team before they get dead before they get to their turn. Target for 120, but these people have a lot of hit points, so it's going to take a minute.
Wiznibus, doing, I mean, not awful damage, I suppose.
I believe the expression is too little, too late. Goodbye, weapon. The funny part is, she doesn't even need the don't move on the Kashmir. Her turn doesn't come up until after it has worn off.
Wiznibus up to 31. We're scaling.
You don't understand, Ludo. We're all building our dancers and bards wrong. I do appreciate it, though. I think everyone's doing it wrong, and I'm going to prove them wrong. And, well, we'll let the scoreboard decide, but I appreciate that people are trying to, in fact, prove something is broken when they think it is. So, props to Ara on putting his money where his mouth is.
Chalk right here. Caffe's team doing just fine still. Wiznibus not putting anybody in danger just yet.
Get regen, goodbye, poison. Dancer will be taking a break.
Dancer. Squire moving down goes for a target on the Dancer, so she is brought low. She does have re-raise.
Scale.
And that's 2 more damage on Wisnibus.
I mean, that's like 8 more damage a turn.
Bad breath goes off, so the knight does get oiled. That's it. Carved model puts the Dancer down. She is going to be able to get back up. She does have Defy Pain.
At least it's not for full health.
Going for a wild swing rather than a target was an interesting choice. Wave Fist brings her fairly low again, not low enough just yet. The knight loses a bunch of HP from that armor break.
Cheating with the starting to sing in the don't act period.
Still no Dragon Spirit, says Wave Fist will finish her off. The knight singing to just himself, and it does not land. Don't act, doesn't land either. Bad breath sure does.
Prepare for extra damage.
Wave Fist finishes it off. Kaffe takes round 1.
We go to small 57 for the medium, and, well... Small maps traditionally not great for 3-speed units.
Granted, large maps not great for 3-speed units either.
Potato, tomato. No you do not, Ludo. By the definition whereupon people are hitting each other on turn 1, yes. It probably can be called medium, but attack the bookshelf. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go into the map logs and change this to medium just because. Let's see, this is
Totally reasonable.
57.
Arm aim on a Morbull. It doesn't have arms.
I mean, kind of.
Its arms are also its legs.
It can be both. Like, do dogs have arms, or are they legs?
Touché. If a Malboro wore pants, would it be like this or like this?
Definitely like this. I see what you're doing there, Ludo. I see you.
Hey, there's a Wisnibus. Predictably, things not looking super great for Ara here, although his team is holding on a little better than it did last map. A missed arm aim proc the Dragon Spirit on the Dancer.
One leg at a time, hero.
Misses that time. Another Wiznibus coming through.
And just no landing of anything out of Day of the Tentacle.
Dancer finally opts to go for a wish on the friendly archer. Poison onto Mustadio.
Donk.
One can be angry and also friendly.
But how about stabby and friendly? Those two seem diametrically opposed. Bye, Mustadio.
Musty on musty violence. Itachi brings the dancer low. She is re-raised, so it's not going to matter too much. That will bring her down. She is going to be able to get back up in just a moment here. She does have Defy Pain, of course. Moves out and goes for a tiny stab, gets counter flooded for a little bit of damage. Sure enough, there's that Defy Pain, which means she will have a chance to Dragon Spirit again, potentially.
Unless the Malboro's how she gets taken care of. Well, I guess she does get a chance. Bustadio.
Knight gets another stab on the Squire. Everybody slowly converging in on the Dancer and Knight up there.
Teamwork. Squire with target and run.
But she will be able to get back up into Pipe Pain yet again, unless they kill the Knight before she gets up.
Knight grabs a crystal. I'm gonna say he ain't going down. Not that fast.
No, it's gonna take just a little time. Armor break misses. No real way for Artist team to win this, but it is going to take a while for them to lose. slash hitting both.
Make it a double.
Slow one to the knight. Dancer goes down and did not have re-raise this time, so there's just the knight left.
Aw, shit.
Well,
whatever. We know how that one was ending.
So Ara is eliminated from the tournament, notably. That was his last team.
You know, I'm comfortable calling that. The judge call on that is that one was over.
Notably, Ara not only did not win any matches, he won exactly one game.
Brutal. Was it the Tenderized Trio that won the game?
Let me see. Yeah, it was the one just earlier tonight. Was the only game that he won.
He didn't win one tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Oh right, yeah. The first one, yeah. Game 2. I misrecorded that result. Okay, anyways, SpringSkipper 3 versus Break 3. Poke Trainers Ipsum and Lorem want to battle versus Too Cool. For Poke Trainer Moors, we have Igni the Minotaurus, Ira the Minotaurus, Trainer Ipsum the Lancer with White Magic HP Restore and half of MP, and Trainer Lorem with the Geomancer with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Equip Armor. For Too Cool, we have Scotty Too Hottie the Ninja, Red Shoes, Weapon Guard, and Guts with Punch Art for presumably Stigma Magic on the Confuses. G-Master Sexay the Archer with Item, Hamido, and Abandon to go with that big Buckler and Wizard Mantle. Smackdown the Summoner with Black Magic, Auto Potion, and Equip Armor. And Rikishi the Plague with Gaze. We head to large 29 to start. Oh, hey, it's a repeat map. Shouldn't be. Hold on. I go the right place? 29?
Nope, sure didn't. Wait, you did, I guess, then? This is... Colliery... whatever?
I think I was confusing it for 30, the other snow roof map. Because we had the L-shaped one in the first round, but that's map 30.
Ah, that's right.
Too Cool heating up with that blow fire.
Oh, Right, Too Cool taking just a little time to move up into range. 2 stabs from the ninja onto the Minotaur. There's a double reflect coming through. Ninja gets dropped low. This Minotaur will finish it off. Ninja is not down. An I-beam for 210.
Ow!
Insult berserks the archer.
Dog just dragged her cone against my forearm.
Oh, good stuff. As somebody who has worked in the vet industry, I know exactly what you're feeling. Wow, that was another guts from that ninja.
Double guard.
I've had my shins beat all to hell by exuberant dogs with cones.
My dog doesn't care about putting the cone on her at all. She'll stick her head into it if you hold the cone in the air.
Aw. A double sleep from Mimic Darabon.
She will kneecap the hell out of you, though. There's a gaze, but it does not land. That allows the Minotaur back up, and that matters. That matters a lot. Ninja with the guard, though.
Shake off one of the plague, decent damage, counter magic for 144. Wait, shake off is counter magicable?
I don't know, is it checked incorrectly?
Let me take a look at the companion.
Yeah, I'm looking too. Monster abilities. Bull Demon, Shake Off. The freaking... Yeah, okay. My, media player is always on top, and it was above the cell. I had to move it out of the way. Alright, let's see.
Always shake off gets the petrify proc. The angry archer is finally unslept.
No, he isn't.
Goes right back to sleep.
Goes right back to Petrify, too. So the counter magic did not impact the match, so this game will stand. And a quick patch to our file, and we are good to go. Alrighty, going to 104.
Moving up, going for 2 swings on the Minotaur, but only hits 1. Does get countered, but guards the counter. Does get stabbed in the back. There's Berserk, 98%, but it misses. Hits the 2%.
As they say, 98% is not 100%.
Mega Potion into the Undead Lancer. This bull is going to move up, blow fire onto the summoner. Summoner is pretty low, but heals 90 of it with auto potion. There's a gaze, does not land. Fairy going to res the ninja here.
But unfortunately is smart target, so will not try to kill the Lancer.
The ninja sure will, though. Doesn't quite get the job done, but gets pretty close.
That eye's gonna finish it off with an eye beam.
Ninja dropped low yet again, and a blow fire will finish him off. Will not finish him off, he guts.
I do really like those guts moments.
Agreed. Guards, wow. And gets another turn, takes the Minotaur out. This ninja is a monster. Guards again!
Sometimes RNG just gets you there.
Too Cool was on the back foot, but this ninja is turning it around for his team real quick.
Betty buy time for ninjas.
So that does mean he has the Geomancer trapped in the corner. And a Gaze finishes the Geo off. Wow. Break bringing it back in game 2. We are going to media map.
Map 33 for the decider. Don't they just hero?
Low fire on the ninja, but he is still going strong. Not guard that time. There's a hefty time strike, 112, not too bad. Moogle coming out to heal the team. Hits the archer at the very least.
Yeah, the ninja moved out of it.
That is a 3-unit protect, 1, 2, but does not hit the Geo. These Minotaurs are real tanky though. With the ninja going down early, things looking a little rougher for break. Insult onto the archer, so the archer only going to be able to attack. Granted, he will do a little more damage, but a crit onto the plague. 150 into the Geo, heals 90 of it. Summoner's going to move up. Can she finish anybody off here? No, she's going to go for a res on the ninja. Probably the better choice, honestly. Goes right back down to another blow fire. This I-beam, though, is going to be able to... No, does not finish the Geo off. Plague gets berserked. We are going to be able to see the autos from the Plague now. No, we are not. Plague goes down. Carby reflect and defend on the archer and the summoner. There's a shake off. No petrify. Gets another shot into the Minotaur, but the and a proc. Proc misses, and the Minotaur is having protect. Things not looking great for break here. Minotaurs healing each other up with Blow Fire. A Shiva coming out. That could make a little bit of a difference here, but it's going to have to do a lot of damage, and it is not doing quite enough. There's a regen onto 2 of Spring's units. The Geo Swing's not really able to do a lot to the Summoner, just healing her. By virtue of Auto Potion healing for more than they do. Another Shiva here. I do believe this will kill the one Minotaur. Kills both Minotaurs, actually. Break managing to stay in this, actually. A shot from the Archer and a proc. This Lancer is pretty low. He is going to res this Minotaur here.
This Mimic Darabon lands huge, though, looming tall over the potential Archer mid-charge.
A full life on a Minotaur, that's a lot of HP to have to get back through. Blow Fire puts the Summoner down, and with that, I do believe Break's chances are just about done. Sure enough, Break 3 is eliminated.
A valiant attempt, but SpringSkipper 3 manages to pull it out 2-1.
Absolutely, that second game, that Ninja did some things.
Oh, yeah. Heading up to round 2's winners bracket, we have Love Card Magic 1 versus Fig 1. Golden Girl 007 versus No Half Measures. For Love Colored Magic, we have Junko the Monk with Time Magic HP Restore and Equip Armor. Tomohisa the Engineer with Item Auto Potion and Throw Item. Madoka the Samurai with White Magic Counterflood and Equip Bow. And Mommy the Archer, Double Arbalist, Dance and Dragon Spirit. On the other side, for Fig, we have Walt the Time Mage with Item Auto Potion and Throw Item. Jesse the Squire with Snipe, CT Save, and Sicken. Mike the Samurai with Punch Art, Hamido, and Deadshot. And Skylar the Sage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, and Short Charge. Head to large, 112. Hey, Korremar.
Yes.
I was just looking later in the match record, and it looks like you've got a couple coming up in a row in the back half of this stream.
Sure do.
Uh-oh, Walt getting out ahead of everyone else.
That is potentially scary.
Triple haste, though. Six break, including this one. Double hastes for Golden Girl.
Take a little time for the rest of the team to catch up to this teleporting time mage here.
Yeah, Skywar's gonna lag behind while the other three get ahead.
Ooh, and we are seeing that MP get ripped off the team pretty quick.
Yes, actually, you were the last match of the night, Break. NBA Jam versus 3 Burt 3 Furious.
MP removal dance, not one we see too often, but could potentially be big. Does stop a lot of casts and stuff like that, and potentially also burns the AI's turns Because, yeah, right there, Ambrosia wants to heal up his own MP rather than doing anything else, so...
A triple polka land.
On a unit with punch art, losing PA is pretty impactful.
Yeah, Fig's team is just absolutely taking it in this early phases of this map.
Kiku doing a little bit of damage, most of it is undone with auto potion. Gunshot as well, healing most of that damage up, so Time Mage still doing mostly okay.
Poisonous Mustadio over there.
Ooh, the proc takes the Time Mage out, can't auto potion that.
Although really, the proc was the same as an additional hit, so really would have gone the same either way.
Masa hits 2.
There's a zombie.
Not a spell you see too often, does land on 2 units.
What kind of shenanigans are we going to see with flash heals and full lives? Oh, Walt has the Ambrosia, and he is up and ready to use it. So that may make a difference against that archer.
Monk goes for a Secret Fist. More witch hunting, really robbing the team of their MP.
There's a Holy Strike. No confusion, though.
Squire gets a shot into the archer. Archer does get a Dragon Spirit off it.
Didn't she get turned undead, though?
She sure did.
It's one way to answer Dragon Spirit.
She does get Don't Move.
I thought it hit 2 things, Fig. Yeah, definitely the monk, because it just got full lifed to death.
Shots into the samurai, the proc does finish it off.
But the archer goes down, and it is just the samurai versus the rest of the squad. Death sentence goes off.
Stage full lifing over the wall.
Samurai goes immediately.
It's a hefty hit, gets counter flooded and darkness, but that is okay. Still a very hefty amount of damage. Don't move over the wall as well. Counter flood yet again, but not enough to kill. Squire goes down. Samurai gets hit with another draw out.
But an Ambrosia tops him right up.
I do believe the samurai is not long for this world. Other samurai does go down and revive his squire buddy, who cheers himself up. And then picks up a crystal, just for funsies.
Time Mage goes down, but undaunted, Skyward goes for the whack. Walter.
That will do it. Game 1 goes to
Fig.
Thank you.
I was like, wait, crap, which team is which?
Excuse me. Small map 31 coming up next. Triple haste.
Your slash hits 2, decent damage coming out. Gunshot nearly finishes the time mage, but not quite, and does heal 90 of it back.
Low roll on that dead shot for that samurai.
Kiku hitting 2 does take the time mage out. The archer gets a revenge kill onto the Engie. Well, Squire, sorry.
That's a confusion and a don't move. That's something. Samurai making up for lost time, gets that kill. And gets a cheer up for his troubles.
The name is coming out. A poison, silence, and slow. Silence not really relevant, and the poison will break the confusion on that Squire shortly here.
That dancer just gets absolutely whacked down.
The samurai did not like being silenced and decided he had something to say about it.
So to speak.
So to not speak.
Going for Seal Evil on the living target, that didn't work out.
The Squire was confused, decided the monk was ontologically evil.
Unfortunately, not actually true. Don't move wears off, the sage is back in it.
Kiku hitting 2, including that sage.
It's a secret to everyone.
Engie climbing to the roof to try and snipe, does get shot at from the Squire though. Another huge stab, good roll from the samurai that time, enough to take the monk out. Bold choice from that time mage. And the time mage and sage lining up for another Kiku here. The samurai doesn't get killed.
There's a zombie too. Gets 2. 1 teammate, 1 enemy.
Engie goes down. Monk goes down. It's just that samurai left who is undead, so the time mage goes to Ambrosia, the teammate rather than the enemy.
There goes a weapon.
Samurai is trying to hang in there, but is not too long for this world. life on the ally rather than the enemy. May not have gone off before she got her turn.
Samurai makes quick work of it, though. Fig takes it 2-0. Love Colored Magic drops to the loser's bracket. But she gets a second chance here, Alone in the Darkness versus the Omegasuspekts. We're just moving through these matches tonight. Alone in the Darkness, Yuri the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counter Throw, and Martial Arts. Astrid the Geomancer with Item Regenerator, Magic Attack Up, and Move HP Up. Dry Bones the Living Bone with Kotetsu, and Miriam the Time Mage with Draw Out Hamido, Equip Sword for that Materia Blade, 17 whole MA for those drawouts, and Move +2 to get into position. On the other side, for the Omegasuspekts, we have Charlie the Lancer. Punch Art, HP Restore, Martial Arts, and of course that E2 for the durability. River the Samurai also carrying an E2 thanks to Equip Shield with CT Save and Talk Skill. Drew the Samurai with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Magic Attack Up. And Rowan the Archer with Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and those red shoes to go with the long bow.
Red shoes and an archer, always a risk, but can pay off.
Going to large 115, let's see what the terrain looks like. Banished Fort, might be a bit of masonry involved. That is a full undead team. Geomancer going up and around. Both Geos going up and around.
Do not care about that cliff. Time Mage, not so vertically gifted, does need to walk the long way around. Skelly also does not care.
So it is a 3-1 split with the Love Colored Magic team down there. Wave Fist for 270 right out of the gate. And a quick follow-up Local Quake for 234. That's good compatibility. To get a haste on herself, only get to defend on her ally. Archer goes for shot, but it is guarded. Guards the throw stone in return, however. Time Mage moving her way on around. Samurai gets back up with re-raise, able to defy pain. There's a hefty Kotetsu. There's a big Kyo 1-3. It's a lot of protected shell, a lot of damage prevented. A Holy Explosion 330 does not give a shit about that shell. Sure doesn't. Also, I think that might be Protect and not Shell that works against Holy Explosion.
Well, regardless. Spin Fist is going to put that Holy Explosioner down. Two teams with very high offense units. Really just kind of playing rocket tag here. Death does not land on the Lancer. Masa gets a regen and a defend.
That is a field of corpses right there.
This skeleton has a pretty tough job to do here. Does not land the death. Skelly has to kill 3 things. Granted, its team members are undead as well, but are they going to have time to get back up?
Get back in the hole.
A crit, but only for 130.
Fortunately, that is a pretty shallow hole. No big fall damage there.
Tetsu kills the archer again, but the Lancer Wave Fist is going to be enough.
Game 1 goes to the Omegasuspekts. Heading to small 21.
Ooh, 216 Wave Fist. That is big. Berserk Archer does miss the Geo. Samurai going to be able to move up. And a Cheery on 3.
Bang! Wow!
Holy shit!
What absolute domination!
Wow, what a match.
Omegasuspekt, if you're here, wow. That sure happened. Love Card Magic 3 drops to the loser's bracket, and Omegasuspekt 4 takes it 2-0. We go for the run back from Omegasuspekt now. Omega 3 versus Fig 3. Team Trees, featuring 4 E's among them, versus Fig 3.1. All caps, super important to the team name. Let's check them out. River the Samurai. The Lumberjack with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe. Of course, giving the +3 MA with the Title Axe to go along with that Talk Skill should be pretty effective. And then 1 of each tree, Indigo, Haven, and Armani. On the other side for Fig 3.1, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very, very sneakily named team. What hidden meaning could it possibly have? 1 the Samurai, Punch Art, Hamido, and Deadshot. 2 the Geomancer with basic skill, Counter Flood, and Overflow. 3 the Chemist with Time Magic, Catch, and Equip Armor. Notably, Genji Armor and Defense Arm, that's a lot of status protection. And 4 the Oracle with Faith Rod, White Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge. Bloricle over here. We're setting out to large map 45 to start. It certainly paid off, Omega. Cheery is an absolute scourge in small maps, especially if you're fast enough to capitalize. A big Masamune to start for the team.
Lightning Stab 210, not bad damage.
Taken right out. And only 1 of those trees knows Revive. It's neither of those two. The third one can't quite get into range.
Haste on 2. One tree moves up. Leaf Dance. Decent damage to the other samurai.
There is a lot of AoE damage potential from these trees.
They don't act.
If the samurai manages to get one down, their anti-sandbagging is just absurdly powerful. But alas, it was their teammate that went down this time instead. He's back up with a nice heal, but not nice enough.
Nope, and Lightning Stab brings him back down. Hefty damage to the tree, but Damage Split takes half of it away and kills him in return.
Now that we have a Wish sandbag loop, these trees have their time to shine.
210, a big book read.
I believe that's the Don't Acted one that ran away.
Sure was.
And then a Petrify, these status effects, as usual, being brutally effective against monsters.
Yep, tree sure can't do anything against that. Leaf Dance with a kill yet again. Does get counter flooded, no stop procs. Heals most of the damage from that counter flood up immediately after. Another big book hit, and this tree is running along the wall, but it is out of wall here. Another Don't Act, and the trees have definitely lost this round. They do not have a way out of this, I do not believe. There's just one tree left, and it is Don't Acted.
Run away!
Full life coming out on the samurai. Hell Ivy hits the tree, 72 damage, not a ton, but again, doesn't really matter.
Low end on the dead shot roll once again. But the Geomancer is able to barely make it, and there goes game one. Fig takes that one. Up next, 73 Windmill Shed. Everyone's favorite swamp.
Huh. I just realized the last two matches in this match, it's just been LCM, Fig, and Omegasuspekt each facing each other for these three matches.
Yep, a little round robin for you. Fig, I can tell you for certain that it is not. When a proc happens, it goes into the data structure and clears knockback out of it. Double damage split doing a bunch to the samurai, but that was a huge hit to the trees.
Leaf Dance does finish that samurai off. Trees able to protect shell and re-raise each other, so very, very good.
Yeah, this is heavily in the trees' favor right now. They need some major statuses like last round to get back into this.
Full life, bringing a unit back up.
I mean, never count out status shenanigans, Fig.
Carve model, but no petrify proc.
Mid-charge with a basic attack.
Monsters being able to basic attack, definitely a huge improvement. Lightning stab, but it is guarded.
And a magic spirit for a big heal. And a second Blessing of Nature.
Yep, that is going to refresh it on the trees, of course, and also apply it to the samurai.
Quick
Cheer
1-2
up.
revive, cheer up, but the tree having none of that.
This tree is kind of 1v3ing right now.
And gross enough, succeeding at it.
Woof. Samurai does go down, but was re-raised, so is going to be able to get back up. Geomancer with a Defy Pain. Tree moves over and Leaf Dances, so not able to get the kill, but does get a kill on the Chemist.
Double haste for the dueling samurais, and he hides behind his tree friends. But does get a magic spirit for his trouble. And a
Blessing of nature as well.
Samurai is sick of this Taiju and takes him out. There is a re-raise waiting to punish that clump, but not if the Samurai gets there first.
Tree does magic spirit for itself, but also heals the enemies. So will the samurai... Oh, samurai moves up to take out, or attempt to take out the other samurai, but does not do so. There is a world where the trees lose this match, but it is going to take a lot. Especially because the Oracle is going to crystallize here momentarily. Well, one tree dies, and it was right before its turn, so it is down to 2 already. We could see that tree crystallize shortly.
I think that's the only reviver on the team.
Chemist Ambrosius himself. There is an Oracle crystallizing, sure enough. Leaf Dance kills the Samurai, however, and the Samurai is the main offensive threat on the team, and it is dead in a rough spot. I believe the Chemist is casting, yep, haste.
But only one lands. Blessing of Nature to refresh both of those re-raises.
And Amasa to heal, or to add some buffs. That is 2 hastes. Carve model on 1, no proc. Carve model luck could potentially swing things, but I do think it is potentially too little too late here. They're going to have some huge luck to be able to take these trees down. A book read for 45, not going to do it. Leaf Dance kills 1, Chemist is low. There's no way out of this.
Sure enough, Leaf Dance finishes it off. Team Trees makes it through and pushes to a Game 3.
Haste 2 being charged. We do tend to see a little bit of splitting up on this map. We do oftentimes see sort of 2v2s, not always, but we've definitely seen it a few times. And if that does in fact happen, that is usually not gonna be great for the trees.
They do seem to all be converging in the center this time, so maybe to the tree's benefit. That Petrify missing is huge.
135, not too bad, but the tree does bounce some of that damage back. It does not like being read too, considering books are made out of, you know, trees.
Double
Lightning
damage
stab.
split.
That Samurai has a little bit of bulk, but not that much. Hell Ivy on 2 as well here. Both of those trees taking a fair bit of damage, but damage split reflecting a good bit of it.
Protect and
That's a-
shell for the squad. And now
that's a
it's
bit of a
time for some
forest
leaf
right there.
dances.
So Oracle is still charging here. Leaf Dance able to take the Samurai out, but the Chemist is right there. There's a Petrify. Does it come through?
Nope.
Nope, still does not land.
Samurai is still out of position, though, so...
Also, only landing a defend.
So
Phoenix
Fig
Down to bring
does
Samurai
have a
back up?
couple more turns to get things together before that Samurai joins and things start falling apart.
A pretty hefty rejuve coming out. Samurai is going to Chakra, but also Chakra is the enemy tree. Runs back. He is not very healthy just yet. Still very killable. We, another Protect Spirit coming out. We haven't seen any Blessings of Nature yet, so no re-raises. Leaf Dances drops the Chemist very low. He's going to be able to Ambrosia himself and move back. But the trees are advancing pretty steadily here. Rejuve heals both of them up, does heal the Oracle as well, not that she needed it quite as much. Leaf Dance on the Geo, 105, Counter Flood coming out, a Hell Ivy no proc. Another haste, Samurai moves forward. A crit does split half of it back, damage split really hurting this Samurai's ability to stick damage on these trees. Hell Ivy landing a stop on one of them. That is a huge Leaf Dance hitting 3.
Samurai finally in position. Kiku takes one out immediately. But a full team Haste 2 comes out, and a full life is being charged.
If the Oracle had managed to stick those Petrifies early, likely this match would be over already, but as it stands, the trees are not in a bad spot. It's certainly not over yet, but they are looking pretty decent right now. They have the whole other team sort of corralled into this back corner here. And the Samurai says, actually, no you don't. That is a huge lightning stab, takes one tree out right before its turn.
And the near fatal on the Samurai.
Well, Spirit of Life is going to be able to bring that tree back up, but at only 86 HP, it might go right back down. No, charging a Petrify instead. A full team Magic Spirit.
Ouch! The axe gets a high roll, and boy did it really matter. But
Samurai
immediate
gets the
revenge.
kill. But the White Samurai is pretty low on MP.
Lumberjack's doing lumberjack things.
Chira on the Oracle. Spirit of Life gonna bring that Samurai right back up. Will it get a turn before it goes down? Leaf Dances being AoE like they are, even though their individual cast damage is only so-so, it is adding up quick, able to spread the damage across the team very, very fast. There's a blessing of nature.
That's going to do a whole lot for these trees' longevity. Especially with that being a, looks like a paralyze instead of a petrify.
I believe so. Well, there's one stop.
Samurai is down in an awkward position, though. Double don't act. Showing the power of faith oracles.
Magic Spirit, bringing them back up to quite a bit of health. Samurai moves over to block the other dead samurai a little bit.
Haste 2 in the corner. Geomancer going for some free chip damage. Petrify does land.
Finally landing that Petrify. That is really big. Even taking a single tree out of this, that is a huge, huge swing in the white team's favor.
Second Petrify coming. Also succeeds.
And that is probably gonna do it. It is an uphill battle now, although the white samurai is going to crystallize pretty soon.
What secondary does green samurai have?
Let me check. Has Punch Art and yeah, Himido Deadshot.
Triple Petrify.
Oh, duh.
%, don't act. But the axe says no.
Yeah, it was talk skill.
Samurai is under fire. Probably not going to be able to handle it.
Does its best, gets a Kiku to take one out, and gets a teammate counter flooded, but whew.
What a match. Fig takes it 2-1.
That was a little bit of a nail biter until those Petrifies landed.
Could have gone either way. Up next, pair of streamer matches. The FP versus Equip X to start us off. What you got for us, FP?
All right, for the FP, we have Jatro the Knight. Does have 2 swords, 2 long swords for that extra move. Diamond helmet, diamond armor, battle boots for all that extra PA. Hamido, move HP up, has basic skill as a secondary, a pretty solid frontliner. Next up, we have his brother Bitro, the Nagra Rock, diamond shield, helmet, armor, and battle boots. Yes, Punch Art, Dragon Spirit Martial Arts, so a very hefty Punch Art Knight. LWE the Knight, Mithril Sword, Shield, Diamond Helmet, Diamond Armor, 108 gems, has 12 MA with Elemental and Magic Attack up, does have Counter Flood as well. And the support of the team, CC Jam, Parrying Sword, Buckler, Weapon Guard, so pretty hard to hit. Genji Helmet, Small Mantle, Linen Curious, and Item. And throw item, so a pretty solid supporter here. Does also have breaks on the battle skill.
On the other side, for Barren, we have Equip X with Reese the Ninja with Equip Katana, Dragon Spirit, and basic skill. Those are going to be some pretty hefty katana hits. Sarah the Thief with Equip Axe, Golem Axe, Item Encounter. Spencer the Samurai with Equip Spear with Sing and MA Save. And Gray the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Counter Magic, and of course, Equip Bows.
Notably, that Samurai there does have a Holy Lance and Cross Helmet, which does strengthen Holy, so gonna hit a little harder there.
Yeah, we saw in the first round how vicious that Equip Lance Samurai is.
Plenty of space between these two teams here. Ninja moving first, unsurprisingly. Thief right after, again, unsurprisingly.
And now it's a cavalcade of knights.
Throwstone, just 14, not a ton of damage. Akame Itachi for 160 and 200 with a proc. That was a huge elemental right out of the gate. Team is going to be able to heal itself up. CC Jam going for a Shell Bust Stab and lands it. That is a break. Does proc a Dragon Spirit, however.
Goodbye, armor.
Most of the damage from that elemental healed up there. Goes for a target. A double target, but these knights are beefy enough that a double target not enough to drop that knight low just yet. Wave Fist, 176, solid damage. Ninja is very low, will die here in just a moment.
But he will be right back.
LWE, Kame Itachi for 160.
The Singing Samurai. I thought they were supposed to be poets.
Maybe it's like slam poetry.
Ah.
Shelba Stab gets a break and a kill. Ninja gets his turn and is going to defy pain and run away. But does run away from his team, notably.
FP just too beefy.
The FP, I have mentioned, of course, before, is a movie. Notably, it is free to watch, actually. The FP 1, 2, and 3 were all uploaded to Tubi by the director. So they are all free to watch if any of you want to watch a really fucking weird movie.
Really selling it.
It's a great movie. It's not high cinema, but it is a very fun watch.
It's cinema, kinda. Anyways, 216 stab from that samurai.
A big Earth Slash, well, a moderately large Earth Slash kills the priest.
Yeah, we saw big
who is
Earth
brought right
slashes
back up.
earlier.
J-Tro getting the kill with a throw stone here. Another Kame Itachi does not get a proc, 80 damage, just okay.
Which team was it that hyper-scaled monk?
I do know we saw the Geo doing some hefty damage earlier this evening. Earth Slash enough to take the Samurai out, it is just this thief here.
Yeah, I meant punch art. That one that kept landing all of those battle songs with the mime was Dungeons and Daddies, okay. Was versus Kjata, that's right, because I had the blue dragon in the fight that got absolutely murdered for like 560. FP just dominating this map.
Knights are incredibly bulky. Just, you know, really with almost any of their gear, they're getting just a ton of extra HP, so they are, yeah, pretty hefty boys. Kame Itachi finishes it off, and they take round 1.
Going to small, 49 for the second. Ninja, of course, getting ahead right out of the gates. This time with a thief to help.
Knight does get the re-raise, is going to be able to chakra himself back up to something resembling health. Jatro moves out, gets these swings on the thief. 2 stabs is enough. LWE with a snowstorm, hitting 2, no procs, but still some damage. MA save on the other side, though. There's a target, and that is going to be enough to kill one of the knights. But he stands right back up with the re-raise and is able to heal himself back up yet again, but he is still in kill range of that ninja. Will the cheer up save him? Probably not, because regen is a little slow.
Well, there goes his armor.
Does get a Dragon Spirit, however, but it does mean that he is pretty low max HP. Ooh, but some Don't Axe coming out there does not bode well for the Knights.
Sure enough.
Another double target. Thanks, y'all. I really did not expect the Knights to be quite so scary when I was first designing the team. I was like, let's pick another class and give this the single class thing a shot. And as I started building them, I was like, wow, this is actually pretty solid access to gear, huh?
That is the defining characteristic of the knight. Used to be they could wear robes too, but that was a little much.
Yeah, they probably don't need access to robes.
Speaking of a double target.
LWE does have Snowstorm has that extra range to kill that ninja all the way up there.
Teda, no.
Holy Lance does get the proc, but it's not quite enough to kill.
But anybody in the vicinity here is.
Ninja back up and defies pain, is going to be able to run away just a bit.
Goodbye.
Thief gets a solid roll on the axe and is able to put that knight down. 2 stabs not enough to kill this samurai currently. LWE gets a kill and is able to drop the priest very low. Counter magic not doing a ton. Another spear stab, enough to get a kill. Priest is going to heal himself and run up into the fray.
He gets close to the samurai for the team heal.
Ah, that makes sense.
Was hard to see. It was under the terrain.
Yeah.
26, not a high roll.
Thief was gambling, trying to get another kill there, but that Thief's move gonna take her way back into the corner into safety.
Another team heal, this time out of the samurai. And a life coming out of the priest.
Ambrosia, the Knights taking a minute to get themselves back up and healthy. Now Wave Fist, but it is guarded. Both teams very able to keep themselves up and running.
Which one will run out of steam first?
Double target brings him pretty low. But an Earth Slash over the hill takes the enemy ninja out. He's able to back up. He is not able to heal himself, but somebody else will be there to heal him in a moment. Notably though, one knight getting a little closer to crystallization, but it is saved by CC Jam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's less than ideal.
One knight down.
I do believe the FP is on the back foot here. They are in a rough spot with Bitro being able to move over and finish off a teammate with that Earth Slash. This is probably all she wrote for him in this match.
And on top of it, those battle songs are steadily scaling the Equip X team.
Stab from the item knight, enough to take out the ninja, but a secret fist. Item knight is going to go down very soon. That's a lot of battle songs here.
Hellcry takes out one of the katanas, but the ninja still has another.
Notably, the item knight also getting very low on turns here. He has one action left, and he is using his actions to kill with breaks rather than res either of his buds, so...
Charm does wear off. There's one of the revives.
There is a chance that the other knight is able to be brought up, but it is not so. Ooh, a Hamido!
You pick it for a reason, and that's the reason.
Thief is going to be able to move up, goes for the res rather than trying to finish the knight off. Alright, and Bitro is able to get the other knight up just in time. Although he moves up, gets the demon fire from up top. A defy pain, and the knights are back in it.
Can't count out knights. Death sentence goes off. That was either a guts or a very low roll.
It was a low roll. I do not believe he has guts.
Brutal.
Ninja's back up. Ninja goes right back down yet again. That ninja has died and been resurrected so many times. LWE getting a kill with Demon Fire. A wish to bring the teammate up. All four knights are up yet again. Samurai's going to move up and get a kill. Oh, 336. That PA really scaling up very hard.
If this team can get it under control, the damage is going to outscale the healing the knights can do. But if they're forced to spend turns on sandbagging, that's not dealing damage.
The priest is very low on MP. Ooh, knight died just before his turn, unfortunately. Priest is down to 16 MP. Oh, but moves up top and gets a shot from up top.
Oh, he has been scaling PA, you know.
That is true. Wave Fist takes the ninja back down again. I do think the FP has actually managed to stabilize just a little bit here.
It looks that way.
Shellbust Stab gets the break on the armor for the knight, for the samurai there. A Wave Fist bringing him a little lower. He is getting those MA saves. And the Thief crystallizes, so the Thief is out. Will not be able to get back up. Another Wave Fist, though, is going to take the samurai out. It's just the priest. One knight grabs a crystal, and I think this is probably just about it. They just have to actually, you know, get to the priest and finish him off. And that'll do it. A throw stone knocks the priest off the edge, and the FP manages to take it 2-0. GG Barren, that was a rough fight.
Always look forward to those super tight matches, and great that we have 2 fall damage kills and victories this month already. Up next, Korremar 3 versus Simmon 2. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse versus sledgehammers. So what's the story behind that team's name?
It's actually, so all 4 of the units are actually named after a web series from a man named Brian Jordan Alvarez. The web series is called The Gay and Wondrous Life of Caleb Gallo. And all 4 of the characters are named after characters from that web series. The team name is a quote from one of the characters, the 4th character, the Geomancer Freckle. She says that in one of the episodes.
It's a reference I didn't get, so...
We have Caleb the Chemist. He does have Time Magic for that Haste 2. Does also have Slow. Equip Shield for the Atsushin for the starting Haste. Item Auto Potion. Holy Miter for the start Faith to get that first Haste 2 off.
I like that with these Para 40 Faith teammates.
We have Billy the Sage, has a Nagro Rock, Golden Hairpin, Robe of Lords, Wizard Mantle, does have that Planar Magic, and White Magic does have Distribute, notably, as well as Short Charge.
And move MP up.
Absolutely, keeping himself in MP there. Karen the Ninja, Morningstar Mage Masher, Equip Armor for all that extra HP, and Genji Gauntlet for the statuses. Does have basic skill and MP switch. She is a very tanky ninja. And Freckle the Geomancer, 16 PA Golemax, Punch Art, and Martial Arts. She hits pretty hard, move HP up as well to keep herself nice and healthy.
I'd also like to note the... I know this zodiac triangle because it's the one I use. Sagittarius and a pair of Aries. So you have the good for the good on top of the faith to make sure that haste gets there. On the other side, for Simmon 2, Sledgehammers, Peter Gabriel, Rihanna, BTO, and Fifth Harmony. Which, apparently, all musicians that have used sledgehammers as an instrument in one of their songs. I did not know this, actually. Peter Gabriel the Grenade with Triple Flame. Rihanna the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, and Magic Attack Up. Kind of double dipping there, having Punch Art and Elemental. Although probably more for the support side of the Punch Art. BTO the Grenade with Triple Flame, the Tank Breaker. And Fifth Harmony the Chemist with Black Magic. Oh, they have songs called Sledgehammer. Excuse me. See, told you I didn't know. Black Magic, Absorb Used MP, and Short Charge. We head on down to Large 59.
Plenty of room between the two teams, so the Chemist will actually go for the Haste 2 rather than trying to run forward and slow somebody immediately.
Hit one time. Big team haste successful.
Does not need to haste himself, of course, since he does have that start haste. These bombs are a little scary. My team is pretty tanky, but they are tank breakers.
And with the way that the hiding works on this choke point in this map, that is very much in the bomb's favor.
Chemist charging us slow here. And I know what spell that is.
Slow lands.
Oh, but a huge counter flood for 252. Not quite enough to kill, but it is close.
That'll kill, though.
Layer 2 for 400. Short charge, nice and fast. Here's a triple flame.
MP switch eats it, and that equip armor keeps her up through the second hit.
Here's another triple flame on the same squares. 352, enough to kill. Another hit. Ugh, yikes. My team is falling apart fast here.
Definitely a good map for the bombs and a bad map for you.
A big Earth Slash.
This team appears to be on the same zodiac triangle as you. That is an Aries from that Geomancer. And a pair of Leos from the bombs. Probably a dead Sagittarius chemist.
Another unit going down. This chemist is trying his best to keep me in the game here, but it is not gonna happen. Just way too far behind.
Yeah, and sharing Zodiac compatibility with tank breakers is a real good way to get broken.
Sure is.
And Rihanna also hitting like a sledgehammer. A good compatibility Geo who is built for MA already. That's a lot of damage.
Caleb trying his best to stay up, and he is very fast. The offensive Raju for 181. Jesus.
Boom.
Bomb does blow himself up, but does not get a kill on the Chemist. Chemist is going to be able to get the Sage back up again, but the Ninja crystallizes. Yeah.
The
Kami Itachi
self-destruct
finally kills.
enough to take the chemist down.
Actually, that was the Geo getting up. Oh, and a Spin Fist, so it's just the bomb left, but the bomb gets the crystal. Goes for a flame attack. Whew. Surprisingly, almost brought that back, actually. But round one goes to Simmon.
Small map 77 coming up next. Maybe the terrain is a little bit more in your favor this time.
A lot of uneven terrain here.
Oh boy, also pretty good for the bombs. Sometimes you just get the good map rolls.
There's the big haste 2, of course. There is a Flare 2 being charged. Ninja's gonna move back so she doesn't move into the Flare 2. Come on. Fuck me!
Well, it did come on.
That triple flame, however, did not hit. Chemist begins her cast, but the Geo does have something to say about that. A Wave Fist will take her out. 324.
Yeah, there's a lot of big numbers being thrown around at each other in this match.
Hell IB for 168. There is going to be a Phoenix down to bring the Sage back up. Ninja gets her turn immediately. She's going to move forward and not do a ton of damage. She's not built for damage, of course. She is built for survivability, and unfortunately, that's not easy to do in this matchup.
Well, she
But
does
wait.
have MP switch. That really does help.
This is true. Though Triple Flame potentially being able to hit the same unit multiple times. Ooh, Triple Flame takes out this poor Sage.
MP switch does save her. Bombs have to split damage pretty hard here.
MP draining, notably not a bad thing for the bombs. They don't care about their MP, and it does mean the ninja does have the ability to soak another hit potentially. So
And a big self-destruct there.
kills one, hurts one. It is just one bomb left.
And 2 units to fight it, as long as they don't clump up. That Geomancer is not clumped.
Nope, moving forward to try and solo this bomb. Huge damage. Bomb gets a critical quick, though. Goes for the flame attack. Does not need the triple flame to get a kill there.
Chemist gets
There's-
the double move.
I dare say, though, this is looking pretty good for my team here. Well, there's a triple flame. Geo goes back down yet again.
Geo gets ruined.
But a very fast life. Ninja gets up, gets her turn, and she's going to be able to finish this bomb off here. And game 2 goes to me. We are going to game 3.
Will it be a double streamer victory, or will Simmon snatch victory? This map much more to Korremar's favor. Although, the opening hastes 2 might be a little more difficult.
Yep, only hitting 2 units, not hitting the Geo, unfortunately.
But the compensation is that things are much worse for the bombs here.
Sage not able to hit anybody turn 1. The movements here don't work out super good, the distances, but that's okay. I will take it.
Splitting the uprights. No luck for Simmon this time.
Survive the initial shot. Oh, a spell coming out from the chemist, though. What is it? A carved model. 168 breaks the MP switch. Geo not close enough either. There's a big blizzard coming out. Hits 2. Kills the Sage. This poor Sage.
Your new name is Dirt Nap.
72 MP off the chemist. She can't have too much more MP, and the Sage moves the rejuvenate up to hit the bomb.
Miss. 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 The Sage survives a triple flame. You thought it was impossible.
But can he survive the second one?
He sure does. Both of them
Wow.
do, thanks to the MP switch.
The chemist is completely out of MP, so not able to cast any more of those blizzards. And that's an Earth Slash.
Only hits 2, though, because of the floating bombs.
Still, kills 1, drops 1 low. I will take it. An Ambrosia for the Sage.
And the first
this-
time we see a distribute ever.
You love to see it. It's not even that it's good necessarily. It's just because it's there. I had the extra JP, and you know the team is called sometimes things that are expensive are worse. So
Triple heal, but Peter Gabriel is super low. No MP switch that time.
But a revive gonna bring her right back up at 73. And an Ambrosia gonna bring her back up to a decent amount of HP and heal that MP as well. Rejuve to get 1 bomb kill. No, a Guts.
They do have it.
Ooh, and there's a triple flame. Oh no! Oh no! It misses the chemist but hits 2.
Huh.
The chemist has, what's the armor?
Black costume. Chemist
the
is
one.
immune to triple flame. So, between the bombs, they have to kill him with self-destruct and basic attacks.
MP switch on the ninja. She's still very healthy and heals her MP right there, so can potentially soak another hit. Ambrosia for 1 bomb kill, and it is just a 1 HP bomb left.
There it is.
And, in a close match, they managed to squeak it out. GG Simmon.
And for the final match of the night, we go to Break 2 versus Paddy 1, NBA Jam versus 3 Burt 3 Furious.
Notably, since I won both of those matches, the the next round of winners means that I do face myself.
It does happen. We have for NBA Jam, Hang Time the Summoner with Black Magic Auto Potion and Equip Armor. Showtime the Thief with Precision, Hamido, and Equip Bow. That Hamido really paid off in that first round. Jam Extreme the Lancer with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. And Fire Edition the Red Chocobo with Choco Meteor. On the other side, the Burts are alert. 3 Burt, 3 Furious. Robert the Noose the Knight with Precision, Hamido, and 2 hands on his blood sword. He swings for a bunch and he heals for a bunch. Norbert the Bard with Item, Weapon Guard, and Guts with the Confusing Harp. Harbert the Mime, and Berthold the Monk with Snipe, Meatbone Slash, and Equip Armor. We go to 95. Very lopsided match, round 1 for Paddy. Let's see if he can run it back or if NBA Jam will stand in his way.
Alright, the Lancer moves over to be able to get the spell too. Bert's taking a little time to move up. Thief stays in range as well. Wow, way to go AI. You don't see that too often. A full team reflect.
The battle skills starting off. And scaling already starts.
1 shot from the Thief and a Choco Meteor to follow it up. Mime is not looking great here.
But he does survive.
And that means even if he's doing nothing else, he is at least doing battle songs. But a shot coming from downtown might finish him off here.
Well, they're not called NBA Jam for no reason. But the knight has something to say about it and mid-charges him right out. Also, I
248.
recall that mime being just an absolute destructive force in round 1.
Oh yeah, he was a unit.
Wish for the thief. But the monk says no way, and the thief's turn happens immediately. Monk moved just in time.
Life Song, keeping the team a little healthier.
Another mid-charge.
Birds are in an okay spot here, but NBA Jam certainly not to be counted out just yet. Fairy does miss.
And the mime is back. Temporarily. Vacancy.
Knight takes a stab, but the monk does not love that and goes on the offensive against the Lancer here.
That summoner is not gonna live super long. Although I guess Moogle does help a bunch. Knight just a little too slow to stop it. But she is going to be stuck in a loop with him if that's the case.
The Chocobo is assaulting the Bard now. 152, pretty hefty. He will die to another one of those.
The mime a little early with the Phoenix down. Wish misses, the thief will crystallize. The Wave Fist drops the summoner. Bard does go down, and Chocobo runs to the corner, so we will not be involved for a minute. Re-Ray's broken with the Strix Feather, although he gets another one on its back. But that just means a second one's coming.
Strix Feather, arrow. Arrows in quotes.
He's stabbing with an arrow. That's what Lancers do, right? Just a really big arrow. Yes, I know it's a sword.
He doesn't even swing his sword in the animation, he just kind of... He just grunts at him and removes the re-raise.
That is some guts right there. Summoner goes down to the monk. And the Lancer goes down to a hit in the back.
Chocobo's going to do his best, but it is... oh, and the Lancer is back up and is able to defy pain, actually.
Wave Fist does a bunch to the Chocobo, though. And the Knight finishes him off. It is just the Lancer now. Chocobo should go... No, actually, the Monk races him, surprisingly.
Repeating Fist, can't dodge that.
Hellcry, and there goes your Lance.
This is a Lancer without his lance.
Everyone else is crystallized. It is just a 2-on-1. And, you know, the Chocobo that's going to keep flicking back and forth.
This poor Loop, the Lancer's like, come on, buddy, you can do it, get up! And the Choco gets up, and the Monk goes, no! And punches him again. They are having to do it one at a time since the Monk does not have Spin Fist, but just the same, they get the job done.
Game 1 goes to the Burts. Small 98 for game 2. Is this the month of the Burt? Bring it home, Burts.
Choco Meteor for some early damage.
Ooh, the Burt is getting in the fray, and we know what that's going to look like with this Monk and Knight duo.
Wave Fist goes for the Mimic, but not able to do anything with that. There's a Hellcry Punch to break that lance early. There's the ranged Tomedo.
Unfortunately, the mime brought down before he could do anything. But that's a second Tomedo, and that's a big one.
Choco Cure heals him up a bit, but probably not gonna be enough. Oh, shield break is blocked by the shield.
Didn't punch quite hard enough. That's a hell of a punch, though.
Strix Feather Grunt brings the Lancer very low.
Notably, without his re-raise without his Dragon Spirit trigger, if he goes down, it's going to be a lot harder to bring him back up.
Chocobo shows off, goes all the way up top. Bard goes down.
He's on fire. Conk. Mid-charge not quite enough. No battle songs here. But the summon was guarded, and the summoner goes down to the blood sword. Because of the way the CT is lining up, break. Time strike from downtown. Swish.
Choco Meteor and Time Strike back to back, able to take that monk down. Cursed Strike misses the knight, though.
No more bow for that thief. Hamido. Crit for 310. Really getting value out of that reaction.
Absolutely, and the Blood Sword keeping him nice and healthy here. Choco Cure doing the same for the other team, however.
There's a revive for the summoner. You can't Hamido the summons, Robert.
He can try. The Knight, of course, does not have any way to bring anybody back up, so it is just him versus the rest of the other team.
Jam Extreme with a big punch, but Robert takes it right back.
Dragon Spirit, but that just means he is vulnerable to a Strix Feather.
Really relies on you, Hang Time. It looks like another Moogle being charged.
Chocobo does snag the heal there, the crystal. Summoner's going to be out of MP very shortly here.
Robert really needed that Hamido, and he got it. Re-raise is
Strix
off.
Feather.
Does Robert have what it takes to solo the entire enemy team?
He did get poisoned in darkness. Ooh, that's not good for him. Oh no!
NBA Jam convincingly takes game 2. We are going to a game 3. Final game of the night. Good luck to our 2 competitors. Mime going up. Getting ready for some battle songs. Little JK harp time.
Mime plays the harp as well, just to the air, just for funsies.
The marching harpist.
Curse Strike not landing. Choco Meteor having no such problem. Mime is brought low already. And so he is going to hightail it back to the back. Monk moves on forward, is going to take a swing at the Chocobo. Chocobo brought very low, gets a regenerator, but that is pretty slow.
Moogle's faster, though. But Robert is faster than that. And judging from the number of turns, it is probably an offensive summon, not a Moogle.
Thief takes the time to finish the Mime off.
No, it
Bard
was in
goes
fact
for
a Moogle.
Bard went for a swing, but Hamido'd from range and gets shot, but guts is it.
No guts, no glory.
Chocobo goes down.
Charging up a fairy, maybe?
Gets stabbed. Auto Potion regenerates some of it, though.
Chocobo is back. And Norbert is finally going for his battle spells.
Chocobo moves up top and meteors through the ceiling to try and kill, but guts. Do you have it?
That Bard is just refusing to go down.
This monk is very tanky. Stigma magic to get rid of the poison and discord.
Summoner goes for a bonk and doesn't get Hamido'd. Lucky her.
Life Song healing the team up pretty well here. Ooh, but a crit shot. Chocobo's just hanging out up there. He likes the view. Stab in the back from the Lancer. Monk moves over to take out the Thief. Not able to do it, though. 168, pretty good damage. He is pretty low, so Thief's going to move up top and get the shot from downtown. Gonna go for it. Pretty
Nothing
hefty
but
bonk.
net. It is once again all on Robert.
He almost turned it around last time, so we will see if he has what it takes this time.
He's going to have to get some hell cries off if he wants that to happen. Looks like a Moogle.
Yep, Chocobo moving down to Choco Cure and also partake in the Moogling.
Yeah, these attacks being ranged instead of not this time, really playing to NBA Jam's favor.
Yep, with just a swing, that's certainly not going to do it. Can't Hamido the 2-range spear.
But you can Hamido this.
Notably, that does, of course, heal him.
.250 crit for a big heal.
Gets the kill and heals himself. That was a big swing, but just tempo-wise, it's not going to work out in his favor, especially with Break's team having MP-less heals and resurrects.
Yeah, the Thief and Lancer actually having their weapons are just going to prove too much.
And while he does have the MP to be able to Hellcry, he can't afford to do it because he has to swing for the heals. Crystal is there, but he is being body blocked. Oh, the Summoner takes it just to add insult to injury. Do you believe this shot's going to do it? Sure does. Break takes the set 2-1.
And that is it for tonight. And I don't believe we had any reaction problems. It looks like everything is on the up and up for the last pieces of Disbelieve to go in tonight. So, as always, thank you all for coming out and watching and for participating. And of course, as always, a big thanks to Korremar for helping me in the booth.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go take a nap. I'm exhausted. I went to bed at like 10:30 this morning. So, I will see you all tomorrow for the next stream, hopefully featuring the final 3 round 1 winners bracket. See
Night,
ya.
y'all.